Now, I'm sure you guys are probably wondering how I went looking from this to this in such a short time frame. You're probably wanting to know, what products did I use? What supplements did I take? Well, I have good news for you guys. I didn't take anything special. What's up, YouTube? That's Kyle here. First, I would like to wish everyone a happy Easter. Next, I would like to go in a little bit more detail about last week's video. This week, I want to talk about diet changes that I implemented to help me lose 26 pounds in 9 weeks. 2 years ago, I was attending the University of Maryland College Park. I was a non-traditional college student at the age of 32. I had a very limited budget, and free time was very hard to find as well. However, I made the choice to get healthier in addition to studying. So I did a lot of YouTube and Google research on the most effective diets, to lose weight, to gain muscle, the whole 9 yards. What I found was very interesting. In diet pills, there are many recurring ingredients. The most notable that are readily available to me are green tea extract, seaweed and/or kelp extract, and caffeine. When it came to choosing a protein between fish, beef, and chicken, chicken was the cheapest. And then looking at chicken a little bit deeper, between dark meat and white meat, dark meat was the cheapest option. And when it came to protein value, between dark meat and white meat, for what I needed it for, the difference was negligible, so I chose to go with dark meat. As I mentioned earlier, my budget was very limited. The diet that I would put together had to be as cheap as possible and as effective as possible to help me lose weight and gain muscle with the same or similar diet. At the same time, it had to be quick to make since time was also limited. So let's get into what this diet consists of. I feel the biggest impact was what I drank. I mainly drank water throughout the day. However, with every meal, I would drink about 16 ounces of green tea. Nothing fancy, green tea bag steeped in hot water is all I did. Since green tea also had caffeine in it, it was a double stack for weight loss. I'd also sometimes drink black coffee for the caffeine, but it was black with no cream, no sugar, just coffee. Next was my choice of protein, which was chicken thighs. At the time, I had bought bone-in since it was cheaper and it didn't take me that long to skin and debone them. However, now I just buy boneless and skinless thighs. The way that I would season the chicken was with only fresh ground pepper, fresh garlic, a little bit of salt, and Korean red pepper powder. Then I would cook them in my air fryer at 375 degrees Fahrenheit for 22 minutes, flipping halfway through. My starch that I chose was white rice since brown rice was more expensive. For the vegetables, I chose onion, carrot, green cabbage, fresh garlic with fresh ground pepper. I would pan steam the veggies for a total of 3.5 minutes, starting with the garlic, cabbage, and carrots. I would season them with fresh ground pepper and steam for 2 minutes. I'd then add the onion and steam for the last 1.5 minutes. The onion and garlic helped with flavor, carrots were for vitamin intake, and the green cabbage was mainly for filler, but still having a decent nutritional value. Most importantly, these veggies were also cheap to buy. For breakfast, I would substitute 2 fried eggs for the vegetables, just to mix it up a little bit. Lastly was a side dish that helped with the full factor, but contributed heavily on the weight loss factor. This was seaweed soup. And for all my fellow Koreans out there, aka miyeokguk. This is just 8 cups of water, about a handful of dried seaweed, a small handful of small anchovies, about 1 tablespoon of garlic, and about 4 teaspoons of fish sauce. I would have about 10 ounces of seaweed soup with every meal to help with weight loss. Now this diet has to be paired with exercise. 2 years ago, I was in the gym 6 days a week, 2 hours or more a day, and then I worked my way up to running 5 miles a day after the gym. That's over 3 hours of exercise time. I don't have that kind of time anymore. I'm pretty sure you guys don't either. So what I'm going to do this time around is I'm going to utilize my diet that I know works, and I'm going to have a more realistic workout schedule. I've set aside 2 days a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays, 2 hours each day for gym time. I know my results are not going to be as rapid as before. However, I know they're still going to be pretty quick as long as I stick to my diet and my exercise routine. So in my next video, what I'm going to do is I want to talk about more of what my workout routine is. It's pretty simple. I did a lot of research on effective workout schedules, what to do, what not to do, but that will be for my next video. So until next time, YouTube, I'm Not So Kyle. Thanks for watching.